Hey guys, it's Brittany, and welcome to the Paranormal Dimension. And today I'll be sharing with you this paranormal experience that happened, well, today actually. But once you see this, it would actually be yesterday, which is today, if that makes sense. So, I believe what happened here was paranormal. What happened today. Only because I can't explain this. And now, this is something that's never happened until today. So, what happened was, sometime this morning, I was asleep. And just when I was sleeping, because what I do is that I usually sleep with you know those rain sounds on YouTube that last for hours, like 8, 9, 10, sometimes 11 hours, and you get nothing but rain sounds, fireplace, even like bubbly baths, those ones. So I sleep to those because it's just relaxing and soothing. So I sleep to that, and so I have that on as I sleep. And like I said, it's just very relaxing to sleep to. So that was on. It was one of the rain sounds that was on. Or was it a fireplace? It could have been a fireplace or rain. I forgot which one it was. But at some point this morning, I don't know what time it was in the morning, but when I had woken up, I woke up to not the sound of rain or to the sound of the fireplace of the video that was on YouTube that I sleep to. I didn't wake up to that. I woke up to where somehow Spotify was on my TV. Somehow Spotify showed up, and I think it must have been there while I was still sleeping because when I woke up, I saw Spotify right on the TV. And so when I saw it, of course, I woke up feeling tired, and as I looked at the TV, I was like, "What?" I'm like, "Spotify, like, uh, but how did it just show up on the TV?" And I don't have my remote with me because I usually have it right here, which is my other nightstand, so I have it right there. So it was not even near me at all. And so I'm just like really confused of how this happened, how Spotify somehow showed up, like popped up right on the TV when I did not do anything. And not only that, not only Spotify was right there on the TV, probably there the whole time, and who knows for how long. And I think it was there up until when I woke up. But that's not the weird thing. The weird thing is that the volume, the volume on the TV was all the way up to 100. And that's really loud. And so when I got my remote, I did this. Hang on. So yeah, I'm just. Okay, you can hear that, right? So when it was all the way up to 100, I had to turn it down. So when I did this, and I actually saw it was like 99s, but I think it must have been to 100. So when I turned it down, I saw it was at 99. I'm like, 99? Like, are you kidding me? How did the volume turn up that high? That loud? Because honestly, I would never turn it up that loud. Because, it could, it, Because if the volume was up that high, it could probably, of course, I don't think it would do so good. I think it would probably damage the speakers inside the TV and it could ruin it. So, yeah, I never turn it up that loud. It was up there. And so when I turned it down, I had to turn it down to I think 14 or 13, around there. And so after that, then I went back. I exited out of Spotify, and yeah, then I went to YouTube, and I went back to the sound of I think rain, or I think it was one of those sounds. I think of a Roman bath, but yeah, I went back to that. But yeah, after that, I was a bit startled because I'm like, how does Spotify even showed up? Okay, if I'm gonna show you a demonstration, I might as well at least show you. Okay, hi. So, so yeah, here's the TV. Um, so yeah, as you can see that I had now, um, changed it. So yeah, let me just show you real quick. So, the volume, oh boy. Okay, it was right there. It was right there to 100, and it was right on Spotify. Okay, let me mute that. So sorry. It's probably loud. So it was right here. And the thing is, I do go to Spotify to listen to music, but I usually go on my laptop, not my TV. So it was right. Okay, so it was right here, but the weird thing is that this whole thing was not gray, it was green. So I don't know. But yeah, it was like this, which I didn't do anything. I did not get my remote in my sleep. I went to Spotify and turned it up all the way to 100. So when I had turned it down, that I saw this. And so when I saw that, I was just so confused, and I'm like, why is the TV turned up all the way up to 100? And I turned it down just a little bit, and I can see it's at 99. So I had to turn that all the way down. I'm gonna turn it down when it's on mute, just because it's loud. Yeah, that's really loud. I think that could do damage to the speakers from the inside of the TV. So yeah, when I had turned it down, it was back to, I think, 13, around there. So yeah, and I thought that was strange because, let me show you something else. Okay, so back on this side now. So, as I was sleeping, I had the tray. Okay. Hold on. So, I have this tray here for when I do my videos, although I have this tray here near my bed, and I have this here because when I'm having a drink, mostly coffee, I put my coffee right here. So I have that at least close to me, but also, even before I go to sleep, I put the remote right here. So there would have been no way for me to have just got up, like half awake, half asleep, put on Spotify, turn it up all the way to 100. So I know for a fact I did not do that. And so I believe that was something spiritual, because it was something I could not explain. Like, how did that happen? And it's something I'm still wondering about. Like, how did this happen? And why did it go to Spotify? So yeah, so now you know I have this here. Everything. Okay, so now you know. But like I said, that was just so weird. And I know for a fact I did not do that. I did not. And I believe whatever it was or whoever it was probably wanted to go to Spotify and have it turned up all the way. But my question is, why Spotify? Why why was Spotify on the TV? Like, what or who did that? And another question that I have is that why was the volume turned up all the way up to 100? Why that loud? Like, why? I don't get that. It's just, um, it's just strange. I can't explain that, but I did not do that. And even if I did, I would have at least remembered it, but I did not. And so this is something I believe that was spiritual. So why? Okay, it's like, who? Was it someone that I know? Was it maybe some spirit, some entity that somehow maybe maybe okay, if it was, let's say if it was some kind of spirit, some kind of entity that did that, I don't think they would have maybe got the remote to do it itself, but maybe they just did it of what they did to my TV spiritually, where they went to Spotify and turned up the volume up all the way up to 100. And to why that is, I don't know. I'm so confused, but that's something that did freak me out because that's never happened before. I never that's never happened before where I actually woke up to where it's not the sounds of rain or fireplace or or a bath, and that instead I wake up to something else, on the TV. If it's like, let's say HBO Max or Tubi or Spotify. And the thing is, when I do go to Spotify, it's usually on my laptop, not on the TV. And that's what I thought was strange. But like said again, I'm still wondering, like, why Spotify? Why why was Spotify on my TV? Like, why? What or who put Spotify on my TV? Like, what did that? And why was the volume turned all the way up to 100, which is very loud, which could do some damage within the speakers that are inside the TV, you know? So I would never have it up that loud. I mean, if I were to when I turn up my TV to watch a movie, it'll be like maybe up to 20, 25, around there, but never 100. So why that loud? I think that's too loud, so no. Because not only would it fill the room, with the volume itself of how loud it is, but it would also, like, whatever I'm watching, everyone else in the house would hear it if it was that loud. So no, I never turn it up that loud. But yeah, that's just something that happened recently. It was today, but once you see this, it would actually be yesterday. So yeah, that's just something I can explain. And so I do have, and believe me, there have been other paranormal experiences that have happened that I do want to share with you guys. But the thing is, that would have to wait for another time. But this is something I just wanted to share with you because it just happened recently, and I thought, okay, I might as well share this with you now. But my question is, why Spotify? Well, maybe because maybe okay, guessing something or someone wanted to get my attention on something, and maybe they just wanted me to listen to music through my TV instead of the laptop. And why was it turned up all the way up to 100? I don't know. Maybe that was their way to somehow to wake me up since I was literally asleep. I don't know. Or maybe it was turned up all the way. Maybe it was a different kind of message as to what. I don't know. But then again, I really don't know. It could be anything. So at this point, I really don't know what happened here, and I'm just so confused. So that's what happened. So, um, yeah, I really don't know what else to think about it other than maybe someone was trying to get my attention on something, and what that might be, I have no clue. But I just hope that maybe I could find out what that might be. But as to will I find out right now? No, but hopefully I'll get to find out soon, sooner or later. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this paranormal video. So, uh, so for more movie content, reactions, streams, and the paranormal, subscribe and click on the bell so you'll be notified when I upload. That's all for today, and I'll see you at the movies.